If you've clicked on this video, then your RPM sucks. And I know the exact reason why it sucks. And I'm gonna teach you how to make your RPM not suck in about 2 to 3 minutes. So let's get right into it. No nonsense. So right now your RPM sucks. And your RPM sucking is making you sad. This is what your RPM looks like. You're getting 70-cent RPM on a 12-minute video. And you're making no money because your RPM suck. And you want to go from that to having an RPM like this, $126 RPM, 1.7K views, $200. And this is going to make you happy because money will make you happy, apparently. So here's the reason, very, very simple. It's because you're making videos about anime recaps, or you're making videos about movie recaps. You're making videos about things that people with no money are interested in. Now, I'm not saying people that like anime have no money. I'm just saying in general, people who watch anime are going to have less money than other demographics. And I'll explain more in a second. So this is your demographic right now. Anime, you're making anime recap videos. This is your demographic. This is who is watching your videos. And this person, what kind of products are they interested in? Well, I've gone onto the One Piece store. This is an anime that I think is an anime. I don't know. And like, this is the stuff that they could buy. They could buy a Gary the Snail for $9.99. They could buy some sunglasses, I might buy them. They could buy a backpack, but look at all these products. The maximum they could spend on here, on one product is like, okay, they could spend for $250. This is expensive. My point is they can't spend that much money on here. I think if I bought everything on this store right now, it'd probably be under like $1,000. So the people you're advertising to, the products that they're gonna buy, averagely, they might spend like $50 on something. They might spend $50 on something. So you're making anime videos, you're targeting people like this, and they are gonna go ahead and they're gonna buy a $50 product. Meaning, the advertisers who are advertising these products only have a $50 budget, but their net margins, their gross margins are gonna be like $15 on the product. So they're gonna have to squeeze a really tight budget out of their ads. They can't spend a lot to acquire this customer because this person's not going to spend much of them. So that's the kind of person you're attracting with your videos. This is who you're attracting, people who watch anime, because you're making anime videos, obviously. Now, let's go and look at someone who's going to be watching some high RPM topics. So this is a CRM. Now, I had no idea what a CRM was until I started doing YouTube as well. I still don't even know what a CRM is, to be honest. I just know it's a thing for managing businesses. It's you manage things about your business in a CRM, right? And who's interested in managing their business? Who needs software to manage their business? Rich people, obviously. Rich people need to manage their business. And the reason they need to manage their business is because they're rich. So let's look at someone who's rich. Let's look at this CRM here. This is called Zoho CRM. And Zoho CRM here, that you've got to get on a call to buy the plan, I think. I don't even know, but let's go look at their pricing here. So their pricing is $50 per month per user. So let's say you've got a company and your company has 10 people in it. So it's $50 per user. You have 10 people in your business, which is a very small business actually. That means per month on this software, you're going to be spending $500. So in 1 year, you're going to spend $6,000 on this software. $6,000. And if you've got a company of 100 people, well, you can add an extra zero to that. You're going to spend $60,000 on this software in 1 year. And let's think about it. If you make videos about Zoho CRM, the people that are interested in it are going to be interested in buying this kind of software. They're already using this software, so they're interested. They're in the market for this kind of software. Meaning that this person watching it can spend maybe $60,000 per year on this niche compared to the $50 that this person watching the anime videos might watch. So the point is here, it's all about your target market. It's all about who is watching your videos. If you're targeting someone that is watching stuff recreationally and for entertainment, there's no drive to buy anything. They might buy something for enjoyment. They might buy a display piece, cool. But someone who runs a business, this is like the lifeblood. They need this stuff. They need this stuff to keep making money, and there's going to be an ROI on it, so they can spend a lot more money on this stuff. So what you need to do, this is the thing you need to do if you want to go ahead and boost your RPMs. You need to change your content. You need to stop making content for people who basically have no money. You need to stop making content for people who are just gonna sit and just like binge watch it or just chill and just watch the videos. You need to be selling to people who are actively in the market for high value products. So what I'd recommend, you need to switch here and you need to think of some high RPM topics. And the high RPM topics come from people who have money who will be watching them. So think of a rich person, what are they gonna be watching? They're gonna be watching stuff about finance. They're gonna be watching stuff about business. They're gonna be watching stuff about tax, crypto, politics. Now, even if you target these ones, these are quite broad. So, you know, a lot of just casual dads will be watching these kind of things. They'll read the newspaper, they'll be, you know, vaguely interested in this. So you'll see your dad's reading the newspaper, reading the articles about politics. And while that is better than this, because they obviously got some higher intent, it still could be better. And what we do specifically is we make tutorials for all of these types of content. And the reason we make tutorials for it is because people watching tutorials are actively using these types of softwares. Someone that's watching a tutorial on how to invest on eToro is actively using eToro, meaning that they're in the market and they're currently using a platform like this, meaning that competitors want to get them off eToro onto their one, so Trading212 wants to steal them from the platform. They're going to be willing to spend a lot on the customer because the customer might spend $60,000 per year on their software. And so what we do is we pump out a ton of tutorials, and this is how we get the super high RPMs on our videos. Most people won't listen to this video. Most people will just stay making the anime recaps and they'll think, I'll make my video 15 hours long and then I'll get an RPM above $1. For the people that actually want to make a change and actually want to get good RPMs, change up your content. Change up the content, change up who you are targeting with the video, change up who is going to watch your video, and start targeting high value individuals and not people who are going to buy nothing. Now, no hate to anime guys, no hate to anyone, but in the game of business, this is just how it is. Thank you for watching. Go down below, join our Telegram. I can take these glasses off finally. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.